Congratulations. Writing a book is no easy calling. And I say calling because God has revealed something. You have experienced a breakthrough to move you, to motivate you, to release something from your heart, from your mind, an experience, trauma, something about what you've faced during your lifetime, or even um, about a job, about teaching, about playing, about dancing, about starting your own business. Writing a book is a special gift. So if you're writing your first book and you have been moved to do that because it is a calling and you are certain it's a calling, you have purpose and you know your purpose for writing that book, not just writing the book, but sitting down at your desk, taking out your phone or your computer or your sheet of paper and your pencil or pen, and you're releasing your thoughts and your ideas. That's a blessing. That's a gift. That's deep. Congratulations. Keep up the great work and keep writing. Never stop. Never give up, because you have so many people in this world who need to hear your story. They're waiting to hear what you have to share. What do you have to share? Because what you have to share matters. Your story matters. Write it. If God has placed something on your heart to share about a traumatic experience, a job loss, you started your own business, or you experiencing a turning point in your life, write about it, because you have so many who are out there in the world who are struggling in darkness, struggling in silence, and they need encouragement, they need hope, they need wisdom, they need some type of practical advice, they need guidance. That may not look like it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. We only see faces on those social media pages, but behind all the cameras and the doors and the photos and the smiles and the laughs and the ties and suits and the dresses and the earrings and even the makeup, folks are hurting, they're in pain, they need encouragement, they need help in their marriage, in their relationship. You have young adults who are struggling in college right now, those in high school, middle school, and even elementary school. They're struggling. By you releasing your story, your testimonies, something about your life that's worth sharing with others. Do it. Go for it, because you never know whose life you will impact, you will help save, you will bless, you will encourage down the line. Do it. Go for it. And I did exactly that. And I thank God that He blessed me to experience the turning point in my life, which is, in fact, my upcoming book, The Turning Point, Memoirs of Determination, Hope, Faith, Loss, Love, and Resilience. There's a message, there's a stories in my upcoming memoir that you need to read. Are you feeling hopeless, confused about life, or just change? Many times we go through situations to where we have to change jobs or change houses, or we have to move, we have to shift careers, or just do something that involves change. And change is not easy, but most times change is needed in our lives to get us back on track to where we need to be. You may not want to be there, but where we need to be. And then eventually, God will reveal that yes, This is all the while along where you also want it to be as well, not just need it to be in life. Don't feel hopeless. There is hope in your change and that turning point and something that you're dealing with, something that you're coping with, a struggle or a life event, traumatic experience, a death, losing a child, losing a job. It may look ugly, it may look hard and difficult, and you just don't know what the heck to do. But God will open your eyes. He will bless you with that breakthrough. To be able to glorify Him, to honor Him, to praise Him for saving your life as He did with me. So write that story. Write that book. Read the turning point. Many questions you may have, curiosities, read the turning point. God shifted my life, and during that 3 to 4, even 5-year span, it wasn't easy shifting from having a career in the music field and now to what am I going to do now with my life? What am I going to do? 4 years undergraduate, 2 years graduate school, and I'm working, teaching and performing and, playing on the clarinet, and boom, all of a sudden, my life changed and my life plans changed. I thought this, I thought that, I wanted to do this, and God shut it down, y'all. He shut it down. He turned my life around. He opened my eyes. He renewed my mindset. He revealed my true identity. He slowed me down. He blessed me with hope. And then I started having faith. Not just faith, okay? Yeah, you believe, but some real faith. Trust in Him. That yes, I know where He's taking me. It's so much fulfilling than where I was before in my life. You may be at a place right now where you think you're happy, or you think you need that, or even want that. But then you're still struggling. You're experiencing headaches and heartaches, and you're confused. You don't know what to do, and hardships, and you're lost. You're confused. You're unhappy about your life, where you're at, whether workplace, your home, financially. You're still confused. You still don't know what to do. You're still curious about why you keep bumping your head. Now, you won't be perfect. I wasn't perfect, y'all. Nobody's perfect except God. But when God allows you to experience life storms, life events, unexpectedness, a job loss, income loss, salary loss, benefit loss, car loss, everything except your heart and your family, your loved ones. That's something worth praising God about and worth opening your eyes to encourage others about what you experienced as well. The turning point, memoirs of determination, hope, faith, loss, love, and resilience is coming up, y'all. It's next. Be ready. Get the book. Read it. Don't just order the book. And it comes to your door and you throw it there on your shelf. Read the book. You need it. There's something in that book that's going to bless your life, that's going to enrich your life, because you're unhappy where you are now in your relationship, at work, at your job, in your community, in your neighborhood. You're unhappy with that business. You're unhappy with that career in the medical field, or teaching, or dancing, or cleaning, or in the law enforcement field. You're unhappy. Everything that you are experiencing now, that you're going through, is for a greater reason. I know some months ago I posted a few things just about life events, about everything that you go through, that we struggle with in life, has a reason, has a greater purpose. And that's what this book here, my next book, is going to bless you with more understanding, insight. And it's going to comfort your hurting heart. It's going to help you. It's going to bless you with motivation in those gaps of emptiness, of loneliness, and just not knowing what to do with your gifts, your talents. God has a calling on your life. And if you have not experienced it or experience it now, what are you doing? What are you doing? When God reveals your calling, and when you start walking in your calling, it renews your mind, your strength, your hope, your faith, your physical life. You're more happier and healthier than yesterday. Not perfect, more happier, healthier. You got joy deep down in your soul and your heart than before. You can hear your heartbeat. I can hear my heartbeat. Years ago, y'all, I couldn't hear my heartbeat. So I was at it. I was going at it. I thought I was doing it. You think you're doing it. You're living a life or living it up. But when God shut it down, or take you through a storm, or a job loss, and you lose your money, and your benefits, and your car, and your memberships, it's not funny. It's serious business, especially when you have a family, y'all. So whatever you're going through now, today, embrace it. Know that God is going to open up your eyes and bless you with spiritual vision. Now, if you don't have 2020, keep praying. 2020, spiritual vision. I say it's nothing like having spiritual vision, y'all. It's nothing like having it. You're the light of the world. You're special, born on purpose, built to do many great things. And one is experiencing your calling, having a deep passion for what God has planned for you. Not what you think you're supposed to do, but what He has for you. And it's a journey. It takes a lifetime. It's a journey, y'all. Everyday journey. To just live, to breathe, to do what God wants you to do. You're not going to be perfect, but you're going to be better off than where you're at if you're not operated in your calling, not doing what God has for you. And you would know it, because I knew it. I was certain. I had faith, y'all. I knew it. It was that time, that turning point. I let go. I released. I gave it to God. I said, okay, this time I'm going to do it your way. I'm ready to follow you. Not do it my way, but your way. Despite losing a lot, materialistic, going through pain, depression, I lost a lot of weight, confused. But at the end of the day, despite it all, I still had hope, and there was faith. And then God began to strengthen my faith as He continued to renew my mind and open my eyes. Then I started saying, oh, okay, this is why. Okay, if not, this could have happened. I could have been 6 feet under. I could have died. And then somebody else would have been writing my story, my book. So He inspired me that entire time. Yes, I experienced a lot. You know, you have education, college, you spend, money, and, did a lot of teaching and performing and meeting so many. But those memories, dear to my heart. The many people that I've met, great people, loving, compassionate, caring people, those memories remain here in my heart. Former teachers, professors, you all are dear in my heart. You're here. And I thank you for it. I thank God for you, for the blessing you gave to me, the encouragement, the advice you gave to me, and that you continue to give to others. You are incredible and a blessing, amazing, loving, dear in my life, to my heart. And I want you all to read this book. If you're not a reader, if you don't like reading, you never read a memoir or a book of memories, you're just thinking it's a book of just childhood experience. No, that's not this type of book. Every single page, every single line, sentence, and word took heart and dedication and time. I put my all into this book, to every single book that I've written previously and that I will continue to write. But this book here, this memoir, you need to get it. You need to read it. If you don't, you're missing out. Read my next book. Gift it to somebody, a loved one, somebody who's going through stuff, a storm down, and they're having a fit because they don't know what to do, because they've lost their job, lost their mind, lost a loved one, lost a relationship. They don't know what the heck to do. Give it to them. It's going to brighten their day. It's going to touch their heart. It's going to turn their life around. It's going to help change their life. But God will transform your life. He transformed my life. And I'm still a work in progress. One day at a time. I'm better than yesterday. Better than 5 years ago. Better than 10 years ago. I'm thriving. I'm growing. And so are you. So don't give up in your storms, your life events. Read this book. Take it with you, carry it with you, share it with someone, share it with your organizations, your institutions, your families, your neighbors, and your communities. Share it with the women's group, those all around in prison systems. Share it with your black communities, with your Caucasian communities, and your Chinese communities. It's not about color. We all have hearts, feelings, minds, aspirations, goals, desires. We want to do things. We want to get better. We're trying to get better. We're trying to accomplish a goal. We want our lives to change. We want to live better. We want to have more. to gain more. So you know what that means? There should be nothing blocking you from reading this book, because you need it as well. You think you may not need it, but you need to read this book. It may be the last 2 pages in my next book that changes your life and motivates you to help somebody else who's dealing with drugs, alcohol, on the edge of giving up or quitting, or in an abusive relationship. And there may be 2 or 3 words in there, or a chapter or paragraph, that inspires you to start your own business for young men or young women, or food business, hair business, a housing company, something for your community, for the youth, for children. Something in that book that's going to help inspire you to do something better in your life, but then will ultimately impact other lives as well. And that's the power of writing a book. It allows you to grab folks, y'all, to touch people, to get them, to inspire them, touch their lives where they are now, not where they're going to be in 5, 10 years, but where they are now. I don't care if they have $5 or $10 in their pocket or in their bank. If they don't have a car, they're riding on buses or bicycles or Ubers for transportation. That book, my next book, has that power. And will have the power to help you where you are now. That's the power of writing a book. You're able to help folks out where they are now in their situations. The turning point. Make sure you visit www.KaylaJordan-Lindsey.com. That's Kala Jordan, Jordan, Lindsey, Lindsey.com. My next book will be published soon. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Visit my website to find out more details, more information. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Got hope and faith. I'm certain. You need to read that book. Be blessed. Stay prayerful, hopeful, never give up. Stay strong. Keep thriving, because you are. Share your story with somebody. Write a book. Share your story. Yours matter. God bless.